Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Tesla price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis starting on the all-time history for Tesla here. We are looking of course for a 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5 impulse potential toward the upside after finishing an impulse here for a wave 1 or a wave A, meaning 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5 or an A, B and a C finish there. You're looking for a bigger A, B, and a C, of course, a continuation toward the upside for a bigger wave C. However, this scenario might be much more deeper, of course, for a wave B here, reaching and expanding flat. Fib levels 1.38, 1.618 between $50 and $70 for this scenario. Basically, right now we are still looking at those three waves toward the upside, and we're still looking potentially for a market reversal. But yeah, we saw for Nasdaq today, and for Nvidia, we might see some breakout to the upside. We might see some recovery. We're not so very bullish, of course. I'm not very bullish, but I'm still estimating the market, of course, for a bullish scenario. Meaning if we break the levels for a corrective wave, which is a 1-to-1 fib level, we have to consider that we are recovering in a bullish market. There is no other possibility. Now, if we move a little bit inside this wave to analyze it and see what's going on inside it. As you can see, we have a double 1-2 here, and potentially it can be an AB, yeah, C towards the downside, meaning it is possible that it has finished. That means if you are in an A, B, and a C, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, extended wave 5, you can have finished a wave C here, and you are looking potentially, of course, for a rebound toward the upside or a recovery for the market here, and this is your wave C. Now, of course, if it wants to extend in 1, 2, 1, 2 here, and this is your 1, 2, 3, 4, which is a triangle, yeah, potentially, you're looking for a wave 5 toward the downside, which is continuation, of course, for impulsive waves that we might see, of course, lower as for 5 to finish a bigger wave 1, 2, meaning even lower potential here. So let's dive deeper on the 1-hour chart. We can see on the 1-hour chart, we are still inside the triangle. We did not break it yet. The invalidation of a triangle would be taking 100% the high, meaning you would like to take this level, exactly this one, for invalidation of any corrective triangle shape. So we're gonna say invalidation of a triangle in case we are in a triangle. In case we hit only the 1-to-1 fib level, which given in the blue box as an A, B, and a C here. So potentially I'm gonna adjust this here. A, B, and a C for a wave 4. Don't forget, you might be in a wave 4, hitting the 1-to-1 fib level, continuation toward the downside. To be re-estimated, of course. If we hit 3 waves down, and we see the price continues toward the upside, taking this high and also breaking this high, that means, of course, you're moving for higher. If those 3 waves down continue with a 4 and a 5 toward the downside, somehow like this, taking this low, formation of 5 waves, meaning 3 waves up, continuation toward the downside, yeah, so of the trend, yeah, which is still bearish. Currently, we cannot say that we are bullish. Before potentially breaking, of course, this 1-to-1 fib level, you want to transform this as 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 toward the upside. If the formation of an impulse is given, therefore the trend has shifted the direction toward the upside, and we're moving for higher in a bull market again. Yep, very, very simple. Target to be watched, 256 for 1-to-1 fib level. If down, then we continue. If up, of course, therefore bull market is unfolding for higher prices. So this is our crossroad exactly here. This is what we are looking for. If we continue down, don't forget the blue box. Next blue box might be this area, of course, $190, $200 for Tesla. That was it for Tesla. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye bye.